All right, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. So, Mark back with another video. And so today I am going to do an unboxing of a DNA kit, test kit for family tree DNA. So this is a paternal, which is a Y paternal kit for family tree DNA. So me and my sister, or my sister and I, decided with all the endogamy in our family tree and in our family line, in our family, that maybe we should do a maternal and a paternal kit that will lead us straight to the maternal side and straight to the paternal side. So we decided that we would do DNA kits to help us out. So this is a DNA kit from family tree DNA. And so what we're trying to do is to establish a paternal line and a paternal line and a maternal line that will lead us to the men and the women in our family trees. So we've done that to help with some of the endogamy, to get a few answers, and hopefully this will help. The more people that give DNA helps, but the problem is we are heavy in endogamy in our family lines. And so what we decided to do was do these DNA kits. So today I'm going to do an unboxing and show people how and what comes in the kit and mail the kits off and get the results. This can take up to a month or two, but we're willing to give it time and to go through. So here's the video, let's go. And if you hear the walking in the background, that's my dog walking around. He's too short for the camera to pick up with his little stubby legs. So this is the video, let's go. Let's get into the unboxing. This is Endogamy Detectives. Let's go. Okay, so here's the kit, and this is how the box will come. Now this box is completely sealed. As you can see, it has a plastic coating over it. You're also going to have a barcode that's on the side of the box. This barcode you're going to need, so do not discard the box. Keep the box till you get back your results of your DNA, and keep it in your possession, because you are going to need that barcode in a lot of ways. So inside the kit, there are going to be 2 containers that you're going to put your DNA swabs in, and you're going to send it back off, and it's going to have all the information and instructions on what you do to send this kit off. And you're going to need that barcode to match up with the other barcodes that are on the tools that are inside of the kit. So let's get our unboxing knife out. This is box cutter. So we're going to make a nice little cut, and we're going to unravel the kit and get it unboxed, and you will get to see what is inside of the kit. So let's toss that to the side, and this will be how everything is going to look. So you're going to have your instructions. Let's begin. You're going to have your envelope and this plastic container to put your tubes back in to send it back off to family tree DNA. You're going to have your envelope. You're going to have your processing consent form, so you're going to have to send that form off back to them and answer the questions, your name, and everything that is asking you to do. You're going to have to send that back off to them. So I'm going to close this box up, and you see that kit number that's on there is going to be the same number that's on here when you send it back to family tree DNA. So let's reopen that back up. You're going to have 2 swabs, so you can swab the inside of each cheek, and you're going to put them into these containers. I'm going to show you how that's done. You're going to have these containers. Now inside of these containers is a fluid, so do not spill it. Try not to spill it, because that's what you're going to put those swabs back into. And like I said, you will have your instructions on how you do this and get this all done and set up and sent back to Family Tree. And so let's open up this right here. These are the instructions. It's going to tell you everything you need to do. You're going to put your name, your kit number, and you're going to follow these directions that are inside of the kit. And you're going to swab and you're going to break this off. So what you're going to do is this: do not eat or drink or chew anything for 60 minutes prior to doing and swabbing your cheeks. Swabbing your cheeks. So you don't want to do anything prior to doing that. So you're going to swab one side, and then once you put it into the tube, you're going to swab the other side and follow the steps, and you're going to put it into the plastic here with the barcode on there with that code number that you need, and you're going to send it off. And each of these tubes with the fluid has that same number. So you want to make sure all these numbers match, and you're making sure that each tube matches the numbers on there. So when you send it back, all your information is correct, and you're going to send it back to them. And this is the instructions in the unboxing that what you're going to do. You're going to fill out that reminder. Let me go back over this. An important reminder. Signed consent form. U.S. customers, it already has a mailing label. So all you have to do is put it in and drop it back off. There is no postage needed inside of the United States. So you don't need any so you don't need any stamps. It's already ready to be sent off. And you're going to send all this information back to them and follow the instructions on sending it back to them. And that's pretty much going to be the end of doing the kit. So we're going to get this all done off camera, and I'll show you how you break everything off and how you get everything set up. Let's go. So on the consent form, on the bottom of the consent form, you're going to have the tester's name, the tester's birth of date and year. You're going to have the sex of the tester. I am a male. I am doing the paternal side for my family, and my sister is a female. She is doing the maternal side to find our maternal and paternal sides of our family leading to our ancestors. And then you're going to write your signature. You're going to send this back in. So I have my Q-tip. I'm going to do the left side of my mouth, and I'm going to swab that for a good 1 minute. So now that I have swabbed my left side for 1 minute, I'm going to open the tube. Like I said, make sure you do not spill it. You're going to open the tube. And so you see this little black line that's on the swab? That's when you're going to try to break it off at. So you want to put it in there, snap it, make sure that it comes apart, and you want to take that and you want to reseal it. That's tube number 1. So that is one side done. So now I'm going to do my right side. So now that I have the right side ready, I'm going to swab the right side or the right cheek, inner cheek of my mouth for 1 good minute. So the right side is done, and try not to touch the tip of the Q-tip and leave any contaminants. So like I said, we're going to stick that in there, and then we're going to break that off, and then we're going to reseal that. And what I'm going to recommend is to make sure it's tight, but not too tight where you crack the seal or cause any leaks. And then what we're going to do is place these in the bag, because you want to separate that from your consent form. You don't want to have that in there. You're going to seal your bag. Make sure that it is sealed and tight. You're going to seal your bag. You're going to fold that up. You're going to put that in the envelope, and then you're going to fill out your consent form, and you're going to take the consent form once you have it filled out, and you're going to send that back in there, and you're going to mail that off. That is simple as doing that. And this is the video. This is Endogamy Detectives. Just wanted to go over showing how you do a DNA kit test. Just as simple as that. It is done. You wait for the results and you come back. And I'm hopefully and praying that this gives me and my sister some of the answers that we're looking for. We're looking for a straight paternal line of my father's side of his family, all the males on the paternal side, to distinguish and help us distinguish some of our male ancestors through slavery and possibly beyond, and find out how many brothers my great-great-great-grandfather had or my great-great-grandfather had we don't know or have not found on Ancestry.com. This will help us. And we're hoping that her maternal DNA kit does the same thing. Find all the maternal women on my sister and my mom's maternal side. This is Endogamy Detectives. This is the video.